right, Mo. It's the vault moon is in Pushya today. One of those themes is marriage trauma, relationship trauma, maybe, and then third party seduces spouse, but just third parties in general. Now, I don't know. I got this urge just to say what's going on. I'm gonna be reading the excerpt, the Amazon woman from Master Yao's Awakening the Master Masculine. And what got me here, HoodMystic got a class right now, Chakra Nova, intensive. And I was at work, I'm listening to it, I'm reading. And during, like, right after the meditation, I started feeling my thymus, the thymus gland. I'm like, yo, I can feel the energy right there getting there, but it don't feel like it feel like it's getting a little, like, what is that, dissipated. Now, the heart chakra is air element. Air is multi-dimensional, so that means it exists on many dimensions, many planes. Air and space. 98% of everything, I believe, is space. 98 or 93. I don't remember how I read that number, the second number. So that means, like, once you tap into the space, once you tap into your heart, you damn near everywhere. You see everything. You're remotely viewing everything. You astral traveling and stuff, right? And as it's coming up, because I guess Venus is in retrograde, oh my gosh, and it's crazy. It had me thinking about some things like, okay, well, what was the cause of the ending of the most recent relationship? Yeah, it was scandals, but, like, when I was thinking about it, I'm like, nah, it was third parties. But it ain't like, oh, it's another guy. I don't really sweat shit like that, because it's like, you think about another guy like that, you might have to start questioning your own sexuality. You feel me? It's not that it's another guy, it's another girl. Maybe that wish she was a guy. So it's like, I can't really have sex with your woman, but I can get your woman to have sex with somebody I know, or you know how that go. Because it just is what it is. Armin is the friend, so people just let me introduce you to such and such. The intent is to get you to, yeah. But, feel me? So I found myself a little girl. I was like, because Venus retrograde and Pisces, it's like you might be thinking about somebody, you might love them. I ain't gonna cap. Like, oh, you fine. Venus and Pisces show charity, grace, all of that. And Jupiter showed mercy. So it's like you forgiven. No bad. The person you love, you're forgiven. But that third party, it ain't even, like, once again, not thinking about niggas. I'm talking about them. It be friends. It be the other people. Those are the real third parties. Those the people that cause the real trauma. No cap. The two people in that union, they can get it. They can get through that. But it's once the other people. So with that being said, 3 minutes in, man, we'll discuss the Amazon woman from Master Yao's Awakening the Master Masculine. So today in our cities, there is an increasing pool. Let me bring that down up. There is an increasing pool of adult women who have become Amazon women, who demonize all things male, have lost any ability to trust men, and who refuse to validate any male for any reason. These toxic women cannot be cast aside. You must learn to recognize them in all their guises and facades, some quite beautiful, and you must heal them. If you seek to be a superior man, you must never allow the Amazon woman to control your emotions and must always control theirs. Their hate and mistrust gives you the advantage. You can detect them based on their counterfeit personality, be it schizoid, oral, psychopathic, masochistic, or anal. This Amazon behavior is an energetic thing. It is not logical and do not expect it to make sense. In some cases, they are born this way. And the Amazon trait can be passed down from one generation to the next through the maternal bloodline. In other cases, it is like a mental disease, a mental illness, where the woman is infected through her female peer group. And so, like, Just take a brief pause. I feel like I've seen the chart of an Amazon woman. I just felt it in my being. I was like, oh, just based on the auras, when you know your aura and shit. I'm like, I actually can't be around you. You got to be avoided. I regret ever stepping foot in this place. I just like regret ever like I don't even know how it got this far. Like this is a trap, right? I can't help. And then I've seen it through the bloodline in a way, right? And then I've seen it from the peer group where it's like you got a woman. Oh y'all like y'all actually happy. But then when y'all in a moment of bliss or positive feelings and shit like that, ring ring, her phone ring, your woman phone ring. And it's the Amazon woman. And she calling and it's some negative shit. Your woman get off the phone, she drained the shit. Oh, but she showing empathy for her friend with that negative ass shit that she calling for. She showing empathy, but now she drained and looking at you like, well, how you gonna fix this? I'm drained as shit. And I damn near need blood and drama just to settle the demons that you know, it used to be some best friends and shit, and they I don't know what that fucking shit be, but like I'm venting this heart chakra business, but you be like, what the fuck, what's up with you, what's gotten into you? And it's like, yeah, some negativity from some toxicity from my Amazon woman friend from the peer group, right? Okay, so continuing. In other cases, it results from traumatic experience. I've seen that too, no bad. And that's the jump where it's like, ew, bro, society kind of like, what the fuck? Weird. Sex is for the woman. They take that away from the woman. What the fuck? And then it's like, nah, when you hit it for this, and it's like, hold on, a sovereign God made that woman. A sovereign God put that spark in the woman. Same with the man. Then it's like, then they start destroying stuff. So, you feel me? And I'm talking about the people that did everybody, all the scarcity models. Like the women ain't really at fault. You dig what I'm saying? It's just when you get awareness, how did every day you either becoming more authentic or more counterfeit. So how are you really coping with this? Are you just coping? Right? So this Amazon is the result of living in an urban environment that is characterized by poverty and a deficit of natural wisdom. Women who start their adult life with this posture of arbitrary male invalidation are in for a rough time. Even if they locate and attract a compatible male, the prospects of relationship success are slim to none. And that last part, I think that's the female peer group, because it's like, oh, I'm talking about third party Pushya business. Your friend can't really relate to men like that, especially not. She really can't relate to any men like that. No bad, real life, don't like men. Ew, right? That's what she said. And let it be known. But you don't have that issue yet. But she'll convince you that you do. And that's unfortunate. Oh man, that's unfortunate. Because the Amazon woman men that know or understand that energy, they're gonna avoid them at all costs. They're gonna avoid them at all costs. And the men that don't know no better are guaranteed gonna get abused. Them women are looking for them. Like, ooh, you ain't got no backbone. I'm gonna talk shit about you real quick. I'm pull you in. Feel me? But it's a parasite. It's a demon that everybody keep trying to share with each other and shit. Just chill. So in my interview process, I asked hundreds of females to name 10 men they could trust who are not related to them. Normal women can name at least 5 or 6. In the case of the Amazon women, they have trouble naming 2. And when asked what are the requirements for a mate, the list is always unusually long. In the typical case, they have not been in a relationship that lasted more than 6 months in the last 5-year period. Damn. Regardless of race, religion, nation, or social class, men are burdened by the Amazon women. And because of this, they cannot win standing from the female population. Wow. So the Amazon women, and I guess that is extended to if you even around one. Also, if you're a woman and you around an Amazon woman, I would ask, have you been in a relationship that's lasted more than 6 months in the last 5 years? You feel me? That's a question I do want to ask somebody. I'm not going to read that part. So the definition of an Amazon woman: her female energy is significantly suppressed. Her master feminine faculty started the process of bringing some of her feminine archetypes online, but she blocked its development before it could be completed. They talking about chakras. She blocked chakras. Her male energy is overdeveloped. She embraces a yang lifestyle. So identifying Amazon woman behavior. What does the male see when he encounters the Amazon woman? What is the male point of view? It is very difficult to satisfy the Amazon woman, and she is not easily impressed. She really never impressed. You will have to die. The Amazon woman only seems to become passionate about negative things. See what I said? The Amazon woman cannot accept criticism or testimony from a male without prejudice. She strongly resents male authority figures. That's fucked up. Or testimony. It's like, oh man, I got caught up in traffic. Oh, you lying like shit. Lying like shit. I'm calling the cops. You go get the... They gonna tell. Man, they get mad. They gonna tell. The Amazon woman is to some degree an acculturated prostitute. Acculturated prostitute means that she engages in forms of prostitution which are socially acceptable and which involves virtual sexual acts as much as actual sexual favors. This is something like the gold digger. The Amazon woman is not able to get the same benefits from sex that the feminine woman does. And her attitude is that men do not deserve pleasure. On my soul, I heard the Amazon woman say that. Like, she was talking about like, oh, something about dick sucking. And in my head, I'm like, as a man, I know that all that you talking about, that's actually juvenile shit. I don't look forward to that. So, like, you was trying to downplay something I don't place no value on. Like, why you fake trying to read? You can't read my mind. This is crazy. I don't like you. Can you read that I don't like you? This is crazy. Men don't deserve pleasure. Oh. So, when a woman is kind of like afflicted by this Amazon spirit or gesture or posture, right? Those are the women, and not to be crude or crass, those are the women that people say don't got no walls. They'll be fucking and fucking and fucking trying to get that feeling, but it's because of her own, like, I guess, resentment. So, you be holding on to hot coals and shit like that. The grooves, because it's like, I don't know, it's a rhythm, and you feel me? Aaliyah say rock the boat, so you on the waves, my nigga. But what happened when the water's still? That means she has no emotions. Like, her emotions have been like real cast the fucking side or frozen over. If it's no, you dig what I'm saying? Because the idea is like, I don't know, bro. Like, can you imagine? Oh gosh. Yeah, see, I ain't trying to get vulgar, but the pussy like a sponge, bro. Like, that motherfucker always go back to where it's at. Like, and if a woman feeling you, bro, like, you damn near it'll feel like, oh, you just gave me your virginity. You feel me? I've been there. So the idea, like, you see what I'm saying? That's why I think, like, if you be worried about like what another man did with a woman and stuff like that, or you kind of you gotta question your sexuality. You really need to consider that, right? So continuing, the Amazon woman is a female spirit with an abundance of masculine energy and male-like attributes in her personality. In some cases, her energy is so masculine that when she is intimate with a male, her energy repels his energy to some extent happening under the surface. That's what I'm saying. It's like she repelling you, you trying to fuck, your penis don't even get hard if you a guy, maybe. And then she don't want to be attached to you. So in your mind you think it's no walls or whatever, but it's really no attachment. She don't want to be attached to you. You feel me? To hell with that. Right? He may be very attracted to her body and she may be very attracted to him, but their energy clashes. Ew! See what I'm saying, bro? About the third party, bro? It's just like, listen, I don't want to accept the fact that if I got a woman, I gotta also like kind of like in my mind make love to her friends, because it's like, what if no, you dig what I'm saying? And it's fucked up because, like, in a way, brother, love could die there too, bruh. Like, you a man, you love my nigga, you, it ain't even if you a man, bro. No conditions to this love shit, bro. This love shit, you just love. So if you come across a woman where you actually wouldn't love, like, it's fucked up for y'all both. And now it's like y'all keep clashing. It's like, look, you might think I'm handsome, maybe. I don't know. I don't want to know. You feel me? Um, let's just agree to look the other way. You feel me? I'm sorry about this. I might be dispelling some energy, bro, because it's just I be feeling it, and I'm like, what the fuck? Alright, my bad, yo. Ew. She finds that there seems to be a hidden force field that seems to push them apart. Ew. My bad, man. I'm trying because the oh god, the woman I like be around the Amazon woman, and I real be fucked up. I really don't think it's fucked up. If I get in that mode, I don't think shit about another nigga ism. But who a woman hang out with? Her friends? Or who she call friends? Oh, that's tough. You feel me? So, being an Amazon woman does not mean you look masculine. She can look very soft and attractive on the surface. It is in the personality that the Amazon nature is revealed. Yeah, my bad. I was about to say something. And even more so, it is in the bedroom that it shows up. He may like what he sees at first, and often he looks forward to spending some quality time with her in just her panties and maybe a wine glass. But too often she busy, and pleasure is not her priority. She comes home and degrades him about something and barks out commands, spoiling the mood, and she does not care. Pretty soon, the less attractive and more yin waitress at the coffee shop starts to look really good to him. The Amazon woman at home depresses the sexual performance of most males. Damn. The more masculine his energy, the more negative the effect of the Amazon on him. Oh my gosh. Lesbian and bisexual women do fall into the category of Amazon women, but by far most of the women in this category are heterosexual and date men. That's crazy because it's so crazy. Nah, it's not crazy. Hold on. Since the arrival of the Amazon woman, the divorce rate has skyrocketed. So, but by far most of the women in the category of Amazon woman are heterosexual and date men. And the reason they be around your broad is because if she got happiness, I need in on that. Tell me all about it. And I'ma still downplay that nigga, but I still want you to give me all the details. And I'ma still tell you that nigga ain't shit. And I'ma still tell you that he just, come on, girl, you can't do that. You feel me? It's like, look, let's go drink though, or let's whatever the fuck they do. But it's gonna be more. I don't even know what it be, bro. Like, I ain't gonna cap. I ain't gonna cap. I'm not gonna cap, and it's none of my business, and I don't give a fuck. My bad. I'm venting. I'm working on my heart chakra, y'all. Every human being has an energy field. I got Venus in the 7th, and it's retrograde, so I'm kind of. Yeah. Every human being has an energy field or auric field or aura. This field is always broadcasting and is daily attracting things to you and repelling other things from you. What this field attracts to you depends on what you're broadcasting. It's simplified explanation of the law of attraction, sister principle to the law of manifestation in respect to the opposite sex. Our field is always broadcasting based on our energy and personality. This generates a sexual response in all members of the opposite sex that we encounter, which are still sexually viable. That's no bap. So yeah, but in human design, we all got like different types of auras and shit. Everybody got aura. Everybody got different types of auras. Mine is closed, dense, repellent, selective, and protected. I don't want to hang out with everybody. I don't want to speak to everybody. I don't want to look at you. I'm not gonna look at the ground. You feel me? Don't expect that nigga to be trying to look at the ground. I might stare through you or something like that. But all in all, don't want to be bothered. I'm looking for peace and no resistance. I'm looking for a flow in life. But I do know, because the ore is like a big ass, I'm a bubble boy. It's like I'm walking around in a bubble. If I don't like you or you don't like me, and it's usually I just don't feel safe around you. If I don't feel safe around you, you kind of going like some type of way exit. And then here's the key: if it's so much repulsion between those, if we're speaking on Amazon women, she might end up leaving. And then you, as you're going in, or vice versa, or something like that. But it cannot coexist for too long. We'll say. The fully feminine woman is broadcasting full positive signals to men. I'm talking too much, y'all. My bad. It's this fast. These are the full archetypes of energy we spoke of: the seated hawk, the elegant rose, the moon, and the treasure chest. This has the effect of attracting positive and productive events in her relationship experience that lead to positive outcome for her. The Amazon woman is not. The Amazon woman only has brought forward one of the archetypes, and in some cases she is sending out 4 negative broadcasts. What grows in our personalities is what we feed it. The Amazon woman is only feeding her yang or masculine energy, and that is all that's growing. If we look deeper at how this manifests in her life, we will see easily how males perceive her. This leads to unnecessary conflict between the sexes. In the awakening circle, discuss how this shows up. There is no blame, and understand it is an energy thing. This conflict is the result of men and women attempting to relate, who have not properly developed their masculine or feminine energies. If you more fully develop your energy, the conflict goes away. It ain't no blame. It's just, a lot of us don't understand our energy. Like, we be having hunches, but sometimes you gotta learn something, gotta be guided there. Once I really, I had a hunch about mine, had a real good hunch. But then I still had to receive the information. You still gotta receive the information. Life on earth, man, women, we here to receive from God and then just give it to everybody else. You just give that love. On me, nigga, the Christ said love. Quit fucking playing with me, dog. Yeah. Cause the thing that threw me off at the time, bro. Do the heart chakra just make you open, or is my shit going to the throat chakra or some shit? You feel me? I'm feeling cool, bro. I'm like happy, and my mood's really off like shit. It's supposed to be. So lovely. Yeah, Joan got me. I'm like, I heard, like, I really didn't recognize. That's how crazy that you know that I'm not kidding. Didn't even know real existed as like a blurry black censor bar, like the pixelated jump. And then I heard my name. And then I heard my name like said like one of those, like a name where somebody that really loves you say, not an alias, like, or a nickname. This one of them names that people that are endeared to you say. I was fucked up. I was like, I don't fuck with you. How do you feel so comfortable saying like my childhood name? Like, this is crazy. I don't know you. Like, I don't know you. That shit threw me off, cuz I got a thing, I ain't gonna back. It's that Denisha shit. I got a thing about that. It's like, what you trying to get the drop on me or something? Like, what the fuck going on? I have this feeling right now. That's probably why I'm talking, so I'm just trying to vent, get this out, cause I start getting paranoid. I be paranoid. It's like, oh, you know, Venus in Pisces, Venus in my seventh house and shit, and Venus with Rahu. Rahu is my sixth lord there. So that mean I got enemies surrounding, like somebody I'm trying to be in union with. I ain't even gonna cap, bro. Like, I got motherfuckers probably talking bad about me and shit like this. I don't know, but I be feeling it sometimes. It be a cool little like, oh, we doing cool, we back reconnecting. I ain't on none of that shit. And then it's like it'll take too long between this or that. And I'm like, I ain't really sweating that shit. Love is patient. But then I'm like, hold on, there you go with the assumptions and accusations. I understand you can read others very well. And you might feel like you gotta team up or some shit. Like, you gotta go to somebody else to figure out what I'm getting at. And it's like, they'll never be able to read me for real. I'm really steps ahead if I wanted to be that type of nigga, but that's stressful and I don't know what the seed of that is. What vain materialistic shit is that? You understand? I'm talking too much. I'll do this down over, but I'm gonna run through it. But I'm saying, bro, like, as I vent, like, come on, shawty. I don't like you, bro. Don't treat me like this cause I don't like you. You kinda like, oh, I don't get it. On me, I don't get it. This world temporary as shit. I'm looking at shit not how y'all are. I ain't impressed by this shit that's going on for real. I don't give a shit. Yeah. Amazon women do be talking about negative stuff. I'm like, oh, they trying to set me up, bro. They trying to get me with the okie doke. We gonna sit here and talk about what y'all did to other niggas. That's them. I just chill, bro. Chill. But what's the crazy? I'm like, bro, like, all that, man, chill, bro. See what I'm saying? I'm been. This is like Heart Chakra or something. I'm like, bro, like, why people be doing like indirect threats? Like I don't really, bro. I can't do threats at all. This shit weird to me. But the indirect Jones, like, oh yeah, you know, well, I be doing this. It's like, oh, nobody care. We all know who to do that to and with. No bat. A lot of shit, I'm telling you, a lot of shit just be sounding nice. Knowing what I know now, you shouldn't even fucking bother if you can't read it clear from the gate. What? Oh, you know, fuck you dealing with. This is crazy. This is super crazy. Too many men are struggling every day in a relationship with a woman who is trying to fulfill the roles of both male and female. In other words, she wants to wear the pants in the household. She wants to make all the decisions in the home. The Amazon becomes threatened, anxious, and combative if he asserts himself on even a small issue. Too many women are struggling every day in relationships with men who will not stand up straight. He is apathetic. He refuses to commit. He does not assert himself where he's needed. The Amazon woman is partially to blame. It's like, I get that last jump. It almost seemed like he flipped, didn't it? But it's like, yeah, a lot of women be dealing with, oh, you know what, why don't he? And it's like, you probably, if you worry about why that guy didn't reach out to you, or why or why he seemed old, I don't even know what the word would be. You probably around somebody nigga just can't actually be around. You feel me? Maybe he hasn't developed his energy enough, or maybe that person ain't developed their energy enough, and it usually, like, it can't go both ways and shit. So the cup is half empty. The Amazon woman only seems to become passionate about negative things. She complains but doesn't really listen to the response. For his response does not seem to make any difference. She's not experiencing life in the same way the fully feminine woman is. The same events and climates do not hold as much joy and satisfaction for her Q. She argues with him over nothing, refuses to compromise because she desperately wants to experience passion about something, even if it has to be something negative. So her spirit indulges in a counterfeit substitute. The Amazon woman is going to experience more pain and misery because that is what she is attracting. So it's like, I just want to feel passion. But she's adverse to the ways that it comes into her life. If it comes through negativity, alright, cool. And then sometimes it might manifest as like, oh damn, you lost that thing that actually was bringing you joy because of whatever addiction to negativity or toxicity and shit. And then they be like, you find out motherfuckers abusing drugs, nigga on shorty on hard drugs or some shit, you be fucked up. Like, damn. See what I'm saying? So what happens when the male in the relationship encounters his Amazon woman and her negative broadcast? What did she do to a man when she projects her negative broadcast? What the male experiences is that she is invalidating him. Validation is expressed as acknowledgement, acceptance, approval, affection, appreciation, admiration. But what the male receives instead is the negative side of that: rejection, disapproval, disdain, probably gaslighting, probably a discard and shit like that. This gradually kills his spirit. The typical male response is to withdraw. He stops being present. Depending on the situation, he may stay in the relationship, but he will not be fully present with the Amazon woman emotionally. It is at this point that he may look for another woman. He looks for another source of validation. With the Amazon woman, he is just going through the motions of a relationship. At the same time, most men struggling with their own issues. So, so he receives the negative side of that: rejection, disapproval, disdain, and it gradually kills his spirit. The typical response is to withdraw. He stops being present. And depending on the situation, he may stay in a relationship. I ain't gonna back, when that shit kind of like bled into my shit, bro, I was real life, I was fucked up because I seen it from the jump. I knew it from like, oh, that's a picture. Okay, so when she come back around, I heard from my spleen. My spleen told me, it was like, bro, shorty friend come back around, they ain't talked in however long, but when her friend come back around, you have to get the fuck out of there. Don't even think about that shit. You need to get the fuck out of there. The spleen only speak once. I didn't listen, and I should have got out of there. It could have made it a lot less than what the fuck it ended up being. You understand what I'm saying? And that's why I always think, I be like, bro, you knew from the jump. Once the friend come in the picture, you gotta go. Like, your time up. Let them do what they do. No cap. And then, once in a spot, I guess the guy she was living with, bro, like, nigga came in the door looking at the ground. And when you look at the ground, you're not in, like, you, not only are you not in your body, you disconnected from your soul too. Like, you disconnected from everything. Mind, body, soul, disconnected. I was like, damn, this little nigga real looking at the ground. Fuck. I ain't nobody, cause I don't even want to fucking be here. No bullshit. I seen that and I'm like, oh, and cuz had the same moon sign as the woman I was with at the time, bro. And I was like, this bitch is, my bad, I ain't mean to say bitch, pardon me, Lord. Oh, Lord. I probably said it earlier, but I'm like, bro, she real got y'all. I don't know what she has on y'all. If it's some blackmail or some magic or something, but she got some on y'all. And I don't want no parts of this. Like, I was fucked up, nigga. I ain't gonna cap. I was fucked up because I'm like, bruh. Once again, Venus in the 7th, Venus in Pisces, nigga. I love my woman. But I can't fuck with the friend. I probably can't fuck with the friends in general. No bullshit. And for what it's worth, nigga, I don't like most people like that. I love that shit. Being in Aquarius cool as a bitch. It's a distant ass sign, but you can love people from a distance. Right? So the non-select males experience rejection, disregard, disrespect from the entire peer group of females consistently. Pop singers make fun of these men. Groups of young women enjoy the pastime of bashing them. Often this is done in an arrogant and dismissive manner, so that the men end up with low self-esteem. There's a red flag here, and this disregard of non-select has devastating consequences. These men are destroyed spiritually, and it may seem to the woman that the incident is over after the male slinks away with his tail between his legs, but usually these men will only turn and plague other women they encounter. Fucking A. Our social system is a closed system, and these non-select men are not going anywhere. There will always be some female for them to abuse or oppress. See what I'm saying? That perpetuating cycle. Y'all gotta chill, bro. Cause the Amazon woman do something right. Not and then cause my man, in that case, see, I'm not dealing with none of that other shit. Like, the projection stuff is weird, bro. The psychological projection, not the people that actually got that type of aura. But that's crazy, bro. That's like actually insane. She going out her way to invalidate males, and she find those people that'll do it. And it's gonna be a green. Little nigga gonna be green. Little guy gonna be green as shit. Cause that's the only ones. Like, once people know, they get older or they whatever, they've just been around and they can see it. It's really written on the face. He said they could be beautiful, but it's like my grandmother told me, "No, say beauty's on the inside," and I always keep that in mind. I'm like, nah. You think that's what she look like? You the only nigga slicing her. I see something and it's like, nah. She be on that bullshit. You see her hands won't stop moving. She be stealing shit. Same for a nigga, hands won't stop moving. He be stealing shit. So, next section. Don't tell me what to do. The Amazon woman cannot accept criticism or testimony from a male without prejudice. She resents male authority figures and automatically invalidates male opinions that are critical of her, even from experts in the field, due to the fact that they are male. The Amazon seeks to undermine the authority of her boss, her school principal, local politicians, any male figure of authority in her vicinity if he presents as too masculine. It does not matter what his platform, stance, or views are. She is unconcerned about what he stands for. What angers the hell out of her is that he had the gall to stand up to her, that he is assertive and that he defends his ground. The Amazon sees this as a challenge. Ew. It is like one male lion becoming furious when another male lion enters his hunting territory. The first lion does not want to occupy the space with any other male lion. She will, however, tolerate and welcome the opinions and contributions of homosexual men who are yin in nature, passive men, and men who are creative and artistic in a feminine way. She looks up to and is appreciative of these men. The Amazon woman is hard to impress because she resents male authority and thus is difficult to satisfy. It is also hard for her to be emotionally satisfied. The man buys her flowers and they're beautiful. She only feels a little joy, if any. And in a few minutes it wears off totally. He does not get any real credit for his act. To be impressed by any man, regardless of his accomplishments, a woman must be fully present in life. Things must matter to her. And a woman is only impressed by men to the point that she is invested in them. To connect with men, she would need to have feminine energy. And so the reaction to the Amazon woman is that men stop trying to impress her. And the men in her select category go out of their way to let her know just how much they are not trying to impress her. Then they ridicule any man who tries to because only the non-select men would still try to do that. Damn. So you get affected by the spirit of the Amazon woman. You'll be walking around and you'll like a guy and be exactly what repulses him. That's fucked up. That's a sick, masochistic, sadistic, I don't even know, bruh. Because the same rejection that you feel from like repelling the ones, like you don't even want to attract the people you really like and think is beautiful, whatever. You repel them, probably pity yourself because you don't want to change. And then go find a little motherfucker to abuse that, hey, you know, I just want to love you. I think you so such and such. And it's like, you fucking fool. Lame ass nigga. It's like, no, I'll play. The key point is that the women in the community who validate men to the point that they become men of standing have a good start in establishing a strong community. It all begins with the way his wife or mates regard her mate. Socially, it goes back to that old concept of the dominant male, so the male seeking to evolve must invest some time perfecting his female radar, no cap. He must use the tools here in this book to learn how to identify the Amazon woman when he encounters them. Then he must either heal them or walk away. There is no gray area. On me, it's no gray area. Like, oh, you think I don't want to pick up the phone and be like, look, I ain't even gonna cap. It took a lot to make this move, to call you. I wanted to, but for some reason, it feel like a force field around you and shit. You know? I have my reservations about where it's coming from. You dig what I'm saying? It's coming from me. I can't be around her. I ain't gonna bat. If you around such and such, nah. And they be fucking me up, but he should, if at all possible, avoid entering into a relationship with her. He talking about a relationship with an Amazon woman. If you know what an Amazon woman is, and you know you can't heal that one, you get the fuck out of there. Even if she's around, if she's around your woman, you might have to just let that go. That's fucked up. That shit hurt. Ooh. For his mate may have friends who are, even so, it is not possible to avoid her altogether, the Amazon woman. For his mate may have friends who are Amazon women. In such a case, he will be wise to limit his mate's association with such women. They are a poison that in time will corrupt his woman. That's fucking crazy, my nigga. I mean, read that again. He must use socially, it goes back to that old concept of the dominant male. So the male seeking to evolve must invest some time perfecting his female radar. He must use the tools in this book to learn how to identify the Amazon woman when he encounters them. Then he must either heal them or walk away. There is no gray area here. He should, if at all possible, avoid entering into a relationship with the Amazon woman. Even so, it's not possible to avoid the Amazon woman altogether, for his mate may have friends who are Amazon women. On my soul, nigga, I went through that. In such a case, he would be wise to limit his mate's association with such women. They are a poison that in time will corrupt his woman. I'm not really the type of nigga to tell you who the fuck to hang out with or who you should or shouldn't. I'm gonna just be like, hey, look, like, no, you know, like I probably ask you and be like, why? Cause that's what we all do. Like when we be around, you meet somebody your peoples be with. It don't matter who it is, family, friend, lover. You meet somebody and you be like, I don't like when you don't fuck with somebody, but it's like you look at them like, oh, you hang with them. And you go later, you be like, why? Why you be fucking with them? Guarantee you, you always get some bullshit answer. It's usually codependency. I ain't gonna bet. But Amazon woman gonna poison your women. That's fucked up. So men will encounter the Amazon woman on the job, in his church, in his family, in the community. He must be constantly in a posture of defense against the Amazon woman. And his best defense is to expose her. No bullshit. I see you. You trying to run me off. It's cool. You trying to corrupt her. I already tried to tell her about that shit. I don't even understand how the fuck y'all friends and y'all stars is like not favorable for that. It don't make a lick of sense to me, dog. Everybody I like in life, like looking back at the past 29 some odd years, we got favorable stars. Anybody I real don't like, I don't want around, and that did something that like, oh, I ain't forget that. I ain't gonna cap, I ain't forget that. I pray to God we don't cross paths because I didn't forget that. I forgive you, but I ain't forget that. I might have to get mine. You dig what I'm saying? I don't know. I went somewhere else. My bad. I was thinking about that bullshit. Like, you know, heart chakra business. I'm trying to get over things. Shit kill me. Nigga try to fake threaten you and be like, hold on, that don't even really sound like a threat. Like, nigga, like, whatever, dog. Shit was gay. I told God it's best if you don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, give me a wide berth. That's to the nigga. And his best defense is to expose her. So you gotta let it be known, like, oh, you know, your friend miserable. I don't know what it is, bro, but I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, like, matter of fact, I know a nigga try to pose as a friend and all that shit, but it's like, you look goofy for real. When I met you, we was in what was it, community college and shit, player. I ain't in community college no more, bro. We don't even got no reason to talk for real, for real. And the way you act, you don't, come on, bro. I'm too old. I'm a man, bro. What you doing is really gay. And nah. Feel me? So where was I at? Yeah, if there are a large number of the Amazon women in his vicinity, then he needs to cultivate more female friends who have a more balanced and feminine energy. His armor is his true masculine energy. When he is solidly and authentically male, expressing all four archetypes, That's a powerful shield against the undermining influence of the Amazon. No cap. Cause everybody got their flim. It's crazy, but the narky people in society they got this. I don't know. Maybe it's a blessing of Rahu or some shit like that. Like they real could get the flim and scamming and kind of just, oh yeah, they made a way or something like that. But it's like, man, a lot of them could be on bullshit. I'm sorry, guys. So the question is a question of validation. Men need female validation, but he must not make the mistake that many men do. That is to seek validation from the females who withhold it, even when the male is worthy. Learn to spot the women who arbitrarily seek to invalidate men just for the fun of it. Do not think less of yourself if they demean you, and certainly do not judge yourself based on their standards. Their standards are false. They don't actually have any. No bullshit. They don't have any standards. And then the thing that they like, they will sabotage that. So it's just like they you know. So do not think less of yourself. Oh yeah. Below we present a table of validation. Do not allow yourself to fall into this trap. Apathy and disconnection from the female peer group is not the solution. Do not get your heart chakra blocked because you don't block your heart chakra off, my nigga, just because you ran into an Amazon woman. You dig what I'm saying? Just because your bro then fell victim to the negativity and the toxic poison of an Amazon woman. And it's fucked up, my nigga. If she poisoned your bro, it is what it is. Like, oftentimes, it really be what it be. I ain't gonna back. Sexy Red talk about that shit. She be like, what Sexy Red say? Sexy Red say, oh yeah, I'm the type of girl I could get you cheat on your nigga. Just because. Like, fuck it. Oh, bitch boo-hooing. I feel like she threw everything away and shit like that. And it's like, damn. You know? She ain't sweating that shit. Cause when she bring it up, it bring her joy. It's like, oh, that bitch lost everything. And she laughed. Oh my God, she laughed like shit. That's fucked up. Avoid the Amazon woman, but do not let your encounters with her sour you to the other half. Support and love the feminine women all that much more. And do not stop seeking her validation because she will gladly give it. Seeking validation is a sign of being human. No one is too manly to do it. A wise king needs validation of his subjects. A father craves the validation of his children. The teacher appreciates the validation from the students. Only a fool rises so high that he feels above the need of the validation of others. This is how we remain connected to our tribe, no matter how different we may be in attribute from the others, no matter how different the task to us is from that assigned to all others. Alright, I ain't gonna cap. I probably upload this junk, but I'm gonna do it again in the morning.